Hey everyone, my name is Bobby Ridge, and I discuss different research that's going to help us live to like 150 years old, reverse many aspects of our aging, and you may have heard of age reversal research or common terms like senescence and age-related diseases, and it's becoming a very popular area of research, right? Biological aging is very systemic, happens to all of our organs at different rates, in different ways. And most of biological aging is bad, right? But there are some good parts of it, right? We get smarter over time, for the most part, until you get to a point where things like dementia kicks in, which these things will inevitably kick in because our organs are aging, right? Unless you do something about it, right? So people are doing stuff about it now. And it's becoming very popular. Many of these treatments being developed can potentially also increase our lifespan, right? Not just reverse aging, but increase lifespan. And something I really wanted to stress in this video, in this daily lifespan extension vlog, is the importance for researchers who do research on biological aging, for them to think about augmentation a lot more. Augmentation is so incredibly important for so many reasons, right? I mean, the sociological reasons is really just so incredible, but for medicine, for just medicine, the implications are extremely important. And I don't really read too much research on biological aging. I mainly have been spending more of my time just reading all the different lifespan extension papers out there. I've read thousands of different papers, and of course they always discuss aging, right, and trying to reverse aging or prevent aging, and treating specific age-related diseases. But I have read a fair share of research on just biological aging. And within this literature, this lifespan extension literature, and this aging research, I really never see anyone discuss augmentation. I see people talk about it in at conferences. Sometimes I'll hear Liz Parrish. She's a huge advocate of augmentation through genetic edits, or Dr. George Church. He's a very big advocate of augmentation. I'm sure there's a lot of other researchers are, but I really don't see it much in the literature when I'm reading literature on aging and reading these different lifespan extension papers that have been done in model organisms and in humans, for that matter. Which is really interesting, and I think is really not okay. So, I've read thousands of these papers. Maybe people. I've read thousands of papers, right? These different lifespan extension papers, and lifespan extension itself, that is a form of augmentation, right? If you can increase average and maximum lifespan of a species past what it usually is, that's augmentation, right? And so you think that. You think that they would discuss augmentation more, but they really don't. They really just focus in on reversing aging, and it's almost like they think of aging as us trying to just get back to a baseline, right? We're trying to get to back to a baseline health of homeostasis or something like that. And I think that's really the wrong way to think about this research. I think you have to think about augmentation if you're doing research on aging and lifespan extension. I think you always have to think about augmentation. And, many of these papers have actually resulted in augmentation. Is that Jay Kennedy? Oh, what's up, dude? Many of these papers have resulted in augmentation. Many of these lifespan extension papers. And but the researchers don't discuss it. It's super weird. It's like, dude, you literally have the results, right? You literally made the mice run like way faster than even the control. Well, of course, faster than the control, but faster than young mice, right? You're making young mice run faster than the control. So you augmented them. But what they always, or like another example is you see less, what's another example? Greater memory. And not just mice, but like nematodes, flies, and a couple other modeled organisms. But, you know, you'll see like increases in memory, or you'll see, you'll see less degradation of bone, and sometimes even more bone, right? And so, but what they always say, look, you know, we're reversing aging, or we're preventing aging. But it's like, look, dude, the freaking mouse is running faster. You know, the mouse's IQ, like, imagine humans start taking these, dude, and we start seeing people who have like a 10 to 20 point increase in their IQ. You know, we start seeing like 20-year-olds taking these different life extension treatments, and we don't just see age reversal and age prevention. We see augmentation and like IQ, and like imagine people can run like you know, like a fourth or half times faster than they usually can because they're taking these treatments and all these different augmentations, right? They have harder bones and etc. You know, the implications of that is so profound, and it's in the literature, and the researchers aren't discussing it. So, and it's not just profound sociologically, augmenting in this way, even just by this relatively small amount. I mean, it's kind of a lot, but you can do a lot more with augmentation, right? But just thinking from a medical side, it's really important to aim at augmentation, right? Don't just aim for like a baseline, this kind of made up sort of baseline that nobody really talks about. We just kind of assume maybe like oh, we're just trying to get back to this baseline homeostasis, like health. And you know, that really, I think what we'll see is it's a lot easier to augment and a lot better to augment, because now you're making than to just try to get back to the baseline, because now you're making us be able to prevent aging even more, right? And so I think that needs to be discussed way more in in literature and at conferences. You know, but augmentation, that tends to be a scary word, but I think it's so incredibly important for us to start thinking about that more, for way more reasons than I'm just explaining. This is just a quick lifespan extension vlog that I do like 5 days a week. Dude, hey, Jake's watching, dude. He's the man. So what else did I write down? When thinking about augmentation, cognitive health, it's extremely important to start spot because we're good at augmenting our health. Won't just okay. So augmentation is super important. I'll probably do multiple parts to this video, and you know, make sure you subscribe if you're watching this on my YouTube channel. That's extremely important to always be supporting lifespan extensionists. That's like one of the most important things you can do, right? So make sure you subscribe, like hit the bell, and all that stuff. And so I'll do multiple parts. How much more time do I have on here? Is that 8 minutes already? Okay. So I'll probably end the vlog right here, because I gotta get back to what I'm doing. Oh, dude, I freaking yeah. I was at Best Buy earlier, and I was grabbing some things, and dude, I freaking totally saved this guy's life earlier. This guy was just having a seizure on the ground. His arms were like clamped up, and he's laying on the ground, and there was like a crowd of people around him, and nobody was helping him. And you know, probably because of the pandemic or something. I don't know. People tend to not do very well in situations like this, even like pre-pandemic, but I'm sure post-pandemic they're even worse. And people were just watching him seize up, and he's like hitting his head against the freaking the shelves, right? And dude, he's gonna seriously hurt himself. And so I freaking like went through the crowd of people, dude. No, I didn't like do it too epic like that, but I just went to him, went on my knee, like put him on his side, kind of kept track of how long he was having the seizure. He was like, you can tell he was accumulating a bunch of saliva in his mouth, because when I turned him on his side, he spit out a bunch of saliva. So, dude, he's probably gonna freaking drown on his saliva, and I freaking saved his life. Dude, it is so epic. Being a life extensionist, saving someone's life. I was gonna be a doctor before I started doing lifespan extension research, And so, but being a life extensionist and saving someone's life just feels like so good, dude. I mean, you know, he probably would have lived anyways, but like I moved his head away from the shells and stuff. But dude, could have saved his life. Should have been like, wait, dude, I gotta get the vlog out. No, just kidding. Oh, yo, hey, Bobby, epic, miss you, bro. Keeping it. Ew, dude, don't use the K word, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, can you delete that comment, Jake? So Jake's over here, Jake's hella cool, but he's using the freaking K word. But yeah, alright, so that's it for the vlog. Jake, we should kick it soon. And, I'm super baked right now. But yeah, alright, I look forward to living with all of you forever. Alright, peace.